in both ways here, you got to see Mia here pour the salt, which was used to represent fentanyl. So you can see a visual of how much fentanyl could really kill. And you see, once she started pouring, it went into thousands, 10,000s, even 100,000s, just so much.
Okay, so to further explain our theory of relativity, we did an experiment. And the purpose of this experiment was to show exactly how little high school students know about fentanyl, but to also educate them in the process. So for our experiment, we interviewed 25 students from our own school, and we did an experiment with this exact same setup. This is what they were presented with, and it's replicated here for you to see. So we provided them with a variety of different measuring tools. This bowl of salt, just to pretend the salt represent fentanyl, and then this scale with this bowl for them to pour it into. So we just simply asked them, can you take one of these scoops and pour the amount you think salt equivalent to fentanyl that you would think would only kill one person? And of course, they choose different amounts depending on the student, how much they would think. And then let's just say about 21 grams. And then behind the scenes, I was behind the camera with all these boards, and then I would get the amount, and then I hold this up. And this is the relative comparison to how many people would die from just that little amount that they would pour. And then after presenting them with that information, we had these vials already ready for them. And we just showed them, just in this little vial right here. You see, oh!
Oh, you just killed everybody.
Sorry.
Don't worry, this is the approximate.
So as you can see, there's only about 15 grains of salt in there, and you could barely see that. And of course, when we showed the students this, they were shocked by this. That's the amount to kill one person. That's all you need. One person, just 15 grains of salt. 15 grains of salt, in terms of fentanyl.
Okay. Now for cosmic inflation. So this is how we're going to actually spread this information to adolescents or teenagers, people our age. So we have three primary social media outlets: Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. All three platforms have short-form video option. For example, Instagram has Reels, TikTok General, and YouTube Shorts. So there's two main types of content that we will be producing: short-form and long-form. Long-form content is 16:9. That's what you see as a computer monitor or this TV right here. Such content is longer, more intimate. We can show people's reactions. We can tell stories. As for short-form content, it should be faster paced and should catch people's attention right away, or at the very, very, very least be used as a way to spread information as far as you can based on speed, because short-form content should also be able to be produced quickly. And now for expansion. We have two main kinds of content: micro and macro. So we define macro content as an overall message regarding a certain amount of fentanyl and how many people it will kill, as you saw with the atomic bomb. And micro content is with getting people's reactions and proving and showing that people our age don't really know much about fentanyl, and when they do, it still is an issue that we need to address because not enough people know how deadly it truly is. Here are some examples. So using these spoons and cups, pour in the amount of fentanyl you think will kill just one person.
Is it lid? No. Yeah, maybe 2. Not that much.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think that would be it. I think that's it, yeah.
So you poured in 35 grams?
Yeah, I think that would be, I think that's the amount that would kill somebody.
Which you killed 12,000 people in the entire population of Nigeria.
Wow. So how much would it actually take to kill one person?
Look into this vial.
There's not even, that's crazy.
Is this something that we should know more about?
Yeah, that would actually be good to know, because compared to what I put there, that's it's actually crazy.
Are you very shocked?
Yes, I am actually very shocked. Yes. I'm shocked because thinking that, because me thinking that that amount would take to kill somebody compared to this, which you can't even see it if you don't look at it close, is actually crazy.
So that's an example of one of the people that we did interview. And now we go to the next slide, which show another video, which is like how we're going to present it to the world.
Just, this is what I think would kill one person.
Oh my god. He said I have to go big or go home. Richard. He's talking.
So all these people here were instructed one person. So this is in the sheet. Okay, yeah, we can play the macro one. And all these people here were instructed pour as much salt and much fentanyl into that bowl that will kill just one person. And we divided them up based on good knowledge, some knowledge, little knowledge, and no knowledge, where good knowledge is about someone who doesn't really like know anything about fentanyl, maybe like heard the name, just like nothing beyond that. Good knowledge is someone who knows the name and knows a lot about it, and believes that they have really decent understanding of what fentanyl is. And someone with no knowledge may just know the name at the very least. At the very most. And from what we have saw is that there were two people who had really good knowledge about fentanyl, and one of them was using this as the scooping device, and yet their average still will kill 100 people, not one. While for people with no knowledge whatsoever, average killing about 25,000 people. And fentanyl is such a big issue for this reason. 71,000 people died from fentanyl last year. And the main issue is that it's not just understanding that 2 milligrams is a number. It's that 2 milligrams can be found anywhere. And the majority of the deaths came from lacing with other drugs. And lacing becomes an issue once you know how potent a certain drug is. And that's where our videos come in to show potency, because once people understand potency, we're not just educating them on how strong and how lethal fentanyl is. We're also showing and proving that if you go take drugs from the street, there's a chance that that much is found in your, let's say, your little packet of cocaine, and you snort that, and next thing you know, you're dead. This is how we want to close it off. This video resonated with our generation very, very so. because every day in the news or like every week or every month we hear something about a school shooting or a gun violence. And this video here, everyone we showed it to felt something. And this will last in someone's brain like forever, maybe until the day that they go, hopefully on a hospital bed from old age. Thank you. This is the group, The Theory of Relativity. So we'd like to call out the rest of the group.